gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to duck the LMPD. Go and get your self-esteem. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto-Biz, what this pink stuff is. Gonna tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I heard it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in your bag, I'm about to get in it. I'm like, automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can pace it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
We come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now Newton on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down.
First down. And
a one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert, and they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
At the Jets' 13-yard line.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14.
And 14.
The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14. Now Newton. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Wow. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Justin Tucker lining
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
His first carry, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On 2nd down, it's Hines, and he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. They run with Hines, and he'll get nothing out of that one.
Naheem Hines, the ball
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Miles Jack. A gain on the play. 1st down, New York.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Under 10, under 10, 10. Shot, watch the shot. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Check, 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 check. Watch the eye. No, no, no. Off, off, off. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler.
Wilson's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the 1st quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. 1st quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. And some room to work. Taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 12-yard line. It's a big play there for the Jets on 3rd down. 44 yards
on the play. 1st down, Jets.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's racked up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Cameron Hayward. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
You know, a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Stepping up, he'll try and run. It'll be a gain of 9, and it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Wilson's pass intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Browns 7, Jets nothing.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now. That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
29 is Mike. Mike 29. Silver on silver. Deuce, 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 deuce. Gun, gun. 29 is Mike. Mike 29.
On second down, Mostert. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up third and about 6.
A 2-yard pick.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. Out of the gun, Newton. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Mostert. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Newton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. On first down, it's Gurley. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Todd Gurley his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Extra point.
A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Complete to time.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
At the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. It's a first down on a gain of 10. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there of 22. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Wilson will throw again. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. A throw left side taken in by Komet. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing again here, Wilson. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
At the 8-yard line.
Again, Wilson. This will be caught at about the 6. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. He may try and run for this. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
Brings up second and goal.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Bass is good. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Set to kick off.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard.
Now it's Hines. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Hines, the ball carrier.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They run again with Hines. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
4th down.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And certainly not the greatest of kicks there. This one will be down inside their own 40-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run the toss to Mostert. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Now Gurley. Powerful running. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Here's Mostert. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Gun.
Mostert. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
It's 3rd and goal.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Newton. Flush to his right. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. That drive took them inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold them to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, what?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Gurley now. Toss right. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
The ball carrier.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check 43.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 29. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now it's Gurley. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Back, back, back.
Here's Mostert. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a pickup of
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off near his own 48. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our 2nd half blowout material. Now following the interception, here's Newton. Completes it to Hardman. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 18 yards on that one. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Gets it to Hardman. A jet sweep. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He's taken down.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. 20.
Here's Mostert, toss left side. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Check, 55. Check.
Now Newton. He is going to find Hill here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Browns 31, Jets 3.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Peoples-Jones on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Mike, check, 59. Go. Target.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Wilson. He'll go up top here for Hamler. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Wilson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. KJ Hamler. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he puts this one through. It makes our score 31-10.
The score, Browns 31, Jets 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. The Mostert a first down carry, and this will wind up only getting him a couple. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Check 13. Check 13. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check 24. Check. Great.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Gurley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The Browns on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Here's Newton. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
At the 44-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They fake the give. Newton taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton. And the Browns add on to their lead. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Peoples-Jones returning. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Double dog. That's the way. Slam. Gun. 55.
Back to throw, Newton. Throw right side, going to be caught by Hardman. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6-yard.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
14-yard line.
Gets it to Hardman, a jet sweep. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Lost man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Peoples-Jones returning. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
On the return, the Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Wilson. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught at the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep them in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
3rd and 2, Newton. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Check curls, check curls, check curls. Check 4, check 4. 20. Back 55, back 55.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
The ball carrier.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
At the 26-yard line.
Ready.
2nd and 12.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Let me what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy?
Newton's going to throw it. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Goal at the 4-yard
Well, they
line.
probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Another carry now for Gurley. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Newton to throw. Being chased out left. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
It's now 4th and goal.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down.
7-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Peoples-Jones returning. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Browns, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.